Open up your sasshole and get ready to go for the trash mess drama. Yeah, we're fully live, mama.
Piss the fuck off because of your life.
I'm bored. It's still very dry down there.
I can't grow up. I'm just Al.
I'm not buying what they're selling.
Oh, there you are, sweet baby angel, and here I am. Hello, I'm Wilko, the guy who rehashes reality, and this is our second ever After MAFS. Might be the last. I know I say that every time. Who knows? Maybe we'll do one tomorrow. I'm not sure. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. Ready? I'm the guy who's always wearing a mask. Oh, so not even poor Mum Lissa can figure out exactly what Duncan's secret is. What's your secret? What is it, Dunks? All right, we're saying hello to the... I'm a little bit better, yes. I feel okay. I just got just a bit of a backlog of the snot. Let's get these chats up and say hi to all the sweet baby angels. Are we working? Oh, great. Oh, it's straight up. Super chat.
Super chat.
Elaine, thank you so much for your super chat. Who is hyping me apparently. Okay, great. That's good. I'm here for it. This is apparently meant to be working, but we'll just see. No, the stream's on, so I don't know why the chats aren't working. Do your job. Do your job. Do your job. Go. Yes. Alison, it's not actually a lack of hair product. It's that I washed it this morning. Yeah, that's a fun chat, isn't it? I washed it. See, if I just do that, it just goes back to looking like it has some sort of product in it. Bit of kink. Am I wearing pants still? No, never. Why would I ever wear pants? I'm in my studio. Hello, Alex from... all right, we've got so many things to get to. Can you all stop mucking around, sweet baby angels? We have just watched the reunion dinner, which is episode 35. The rehash is done. The rehash is done. In fact, it is up. I'm just checking right now. It is up at rehashed.com.au if you'd like to be a premium sweet baby angel. You can get it right now. Oh, there it is. The reunion dinner is ready for you to consume. So you can go and do that if you want to watch that first, and you can watch the live on catch up. Remember, if you are a premium sweet baby angel, you will also, let me go and make that visible for you. You will also get, ding, you'll also get the live shows. They're actually uploaded straight after the show. So you'll get them all ad-free as well. Thank you so much to everybody who has signed up at rehashed.com.au. Memo me's, we're going to get to those just at the end.
Memo me! Memo me!
My ears are so funny still because of my cold, so this ear can't hear. It's fun. Hey, there's a poll that we've got going in the chat, and I'm asking the question. Oh my God, I can't believe so many votes already. And my question is Duncan wearing a mask? 11% say yes. Take off the mask. Take off the mask, Duncan. And 88% say no mask, but still a secret. He's good with the buttons today. Get on with it. Are you talking to me, Kitty Twins? No, I'm going to just drag it out. Are you talking to me with the get on with it? Hey, Becca. Oh, Kitty Twins has gone very silent all of a sudden. Lot of big talk for Kitty Twins, but then very quiet. Yeah, bad Kitty. I reckon I'm just going to get Kitty Twins off. I don't like that energy. Get on with it. Remove. Yeah, I reckon. And you're in the timeout. Thanks, Kitty Twins. Thank you so much for being a part of it and bringing that love. It's my show. I can do what I want. And really, it's been going for 30 seconds. So calm your fucking farm. Hey, thank you to everybody who has donated. I really do appreciate it. You can do it too. All you have to do is use the link in the top of the chat. Thank you very much also to Tanya. Tanya said, hey, Daddy, just a reminder for everyone to like the chat and join us on Rehash. Thank you for all your efforts. It says a bit of struggle. It has been a bit of a struggle. Yeah, Kitty's in the bin because Kitty was just being a little bit of a bee, and that's not the energy I want on a Sunday night. Hey, who wants that? All right, let's get into it. We've got some gossip we've got to talk about, but let's do what Kitty asks and get into it. So firstly, we've got to talk about Mel and Leighton still together. Ollie and Tani still together. Mum Lissa, it's not together, the word I would use, bitter.
I was absolutely blindsided. He never once gave an indication that he didn't want to work through the issues that we had. He never once told me that he was on the fence about our relationship. I gave my heart to him on a platter and he just smashed it into a million pieces. I absolutely feel like Duncan was dishonest. I felt like Duncan was stringing me along. Makes me feel sick, makes me feel manipulated. I feel like he was wearing a mask the entire time of the experiment. I was never going to be good enough for Duncan. It's disgusting behavior. I know he's probably saying awful things about me. I just want him to take off that mask.
I won't say a bad word about Alyssa. I'll always have a soft spot for her.
Oh, I love it so much. She's there going, I'm pretty sure he's just said all this bad stuff about me, and then the edit cuts straight to him going, I won't say a bad word about her. We knew from the promo that the mask was going to be a bit of a thing, take off the mask, Duncan, but I love that it started early. Sad there was not that much of a mention of the trial, but still, you know, it's early. I love how people are saying in the chat now that apparently the pissed off Kitty, I can't remember what her name. What was her name? Kitty Tweeds, there you go. Pissed off Kitty might be Alyssa. So Alyssa is coming into this reunion dinner with the same energy that she's had pretty much the entire season after the wedding. Oh, no, they were pretty good on the honeymoon, after the honeymoon. Then we've got more drama.
I have heard bits and pieces of information that Cam and one of the girls in the experiment have been sexting and exchanging nude photos. So many things are starting to make more sense. Looking back at how affectionate Cam was with me and when that shut off, it was the same time that Taylor came into the experiment.
So you seeing someone?
I don't want to give too much away. I'll leave it at that. Sitting happy.
I got really excited because I thought that there might be a little bit more in this sexting scandal, more than what we already knew. A little while ago, and the show's been going for 59 weeks now, what was it, about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, we found out that apparently, because we thought that something was going on with Taylor and Cam, and it turns out that he did actually FaceTime her from a nightclub with his kid off. And I really thought that there was going to be more in it, and I'm still hoping just a little bit that there is going to be more in it that will be revealed at the reunion Commit Me couch. I don't think so. I think it's just a FaceTime where he got his cock out, but it should be a bit more where he showed off Cam's bottom end. He's from the top end, so show his bottom end. But I think it's just a FaceTime, sadly, which I'm really sad about. Someone who's not sad, it's Rampola. You need to watch her so closely in this clip I'm about to play you because that's a good question, Lorraine. I think it's called Discovery Nightclub. And I've had friends who worked and lived in Darwin, and it's a different world. So apparently public nudity in a club is just fine. It's just totally fine. Public nudity plus FaceTiming, absolutely fine. Someone who is having a great time because Alyssa's not with her menses anymore is this lady. Now, you need to watch Rampola very closely, okay?
Here's Alyssa.
Alyssa by herself.
She's single.
Look at that.
Oh, Alyssa and Duncan, it must be over.
Yeah.
Rampola can't believe her lucky fucking stars. She is just... Dr. Albin, sing hallelujah. She is ready for this. Duncan and her to find this. She's going to do that science, and the science is, this is the science. Rampola is absolutely thirsting over Duncan, and I'm starting the rumour here now. They're together. I have zero facts to back that up, but if the Daily Mail can do it, so can I. The cam sexting thing is really, really interesting. Let's just get to the dinner. Oh, firstly, look, the full rehash it's out on rehashed.com.au and it'll be out on YouTube tomorrow. So it'll go through all the details. But I do have to say, it was so sad that Gina Reserved wasn't there to ding, ding, ding and say the words incorrectly. What? He had one more time to get it right. And you didn't give him one more chance. Come on, it's 3 strikes and you're out. And he only had 2 where he absolutely couldn't say the words, but he was bloody cute while he was messing it up. So just, R.I.P. generous servant. All right, let's get to the cam sexting thing.
After the final vows, I went back home, obviously, and was having a bit of friendly banter with Taylor. So it was just a back and forth text. Like, it was nothing serious. I don't think it was just a friendly chat. I'm a friendly person.
It really kind of goes as far as we're friends. I saw his and a bit of decorum, babe. But, guys, it was funny. Oh. But Lyndall doesn't want to be with him. Yes, I saw his willy. Who cares? We FaceTime every day. I don't actually know Lyndall. I really don't. We had 2 conversations throughout this experiment. We haven't spoken outside of it. Yeah, I liked it.
It was funny. Yeah, he was out at the club, probably, most likely, Discovery nightclub in Darwin. And because he's from the Northern Territory, he works remote. I don't know if you've heard. Anyway, he's super hot with the man bun. And I was just like, get out your dick. And he just absolutely did, because why wouldn't he in a public venue with other people watching? And we FaceTime every day. And sometimes I, talk to him. Sometimes I talk to his dick. Who knows? It's like chat roulette. Who am I going to get, the man bun or the cock ring? No, don't say that. Anyway, it was funny, guys.
I've missed her. I didn't want to admit it, but I absolutely missed her. Cam eventually comes out and does confirm that he just took his clothes off, and there's nothing wrong with that because... And here's the fact, here's the hard truth, that there is nothing wrong with that. Lyndall has no ownership over him. She made it very clear in the final vows that she wants nothing to do with him. So even though it's very tasteless for this to be happening, really, no rules are being broken. Here's where it could get interesting. If something actually did happen during the experiment, and if we actually get some receipts from it, then it could change the whole narrative. I have to quickly talk about Sex Mel Sheen too. I forgot to mention her. She was ready. I wasn't fully paying attention, but she's going to be on the moon. She's going to fuck some guy on the moon. What? Someone was going to see her on the moon. The man in the moon's going to do her. Someone get me a direct quote. The edit is also trying to make us think that Claire and Jesse are going to be a thing. Coming close. Stop everything. Animals. Fucking stop it. No one's buying it. No one is buying that. We're not buying that Jesse and Claire have been thinking about each other and messaging each other.
Super chat.
John has sent a super chat and has sent Tay saying to Lyndall, but you left. That's true. Yeah. But you left. You didn't like him. I like him. Perhaps she's joining Nom? Don't make me cough. All right. So don't worry. There's nothing going on with Taylor and Cam, apparently, even though she was what's more than coy. Obvious that she was hiding some secret. And maybe there's more to the secret than just a few FaceTimes of Cam's knob. But Cam, well, it turns out that it doesn't matter anyway because he wasn't in a relationship, okay?
I have moved on from this experiment already. This was never a relationship, this was an experiment. I was never in a relationship, I was in an experiment. If you wanted a fairy tale ending, get a job at Disneyland.
This guy is such a knob. Like, I know he likes showing it on FaceTime, but he is also just such a knob. I was never in a relationship. This is a completely different guy to the one who was like so chuffed at the wedding. You know what? We don't have to yell at Cam to take off your mask because he removed it a little while ago and now we see him crystal clear. You know how we love a bit of crystal on this channel. There was another big thing before we get to the biggest thing of the night, which obviously involves Alyssa and Duncan and the mask removal or lack thereof. I'd like to keep it on, please. Harry's rocked up and he's got receipts. Now, remember, and it's hard to keep track of all the things that were revealed so early on in the season, but we know that Hazza, old Bin Boon, he was with one of the girls from The Bachelors that was just recently airing on 10, and her name's Abby. And he was with her right up until the day before he actually left to go get married in the experiment. After which, it's all been done and dusted, Bronte has reached out to her. Now, whether she did it to get some dirt on him or not, she can reach out to whoever she wants, Bin Boon. So he brought a printout, and not even a great printout. It looked a bit worse for wear. He brought a printout of the text exchange that really has shown nothing, but it was bloody great.
Oh, I've got the printout if anyone wants to see it, by the way.
That's got nothing to hide, cousin.
Do you want to see it?
He's got the screenshots in pocket.
Oh, what is this? Oh, this is hectic.
In your life.
In MAFS history, have you ever seen someone use props? Props to formulate their argument?
This is so ridiculous.
Can I please just say my piece?
Most hectic I've ever seen in my life. I don't think there's anything wrong with the messages. I would do the same thing. There's nothing wrong with it.
I actually read the text. They weren't even that juicy. They weren't even that good.
I'm surprised he knows how to use a printer. I saw through it from the beginning.
Guys, I'm trying to speak. Hold on, guys, everyone, please. Hold on, guys, hold on. Everyone's just taking the piss. Cam, what are you doing?
He's tampering with evidence.
Harry, give me the beat and I'll rap it.
No.
Give me the beat and I'll rap it.
Come on. I made my point.
Didn't make your point, hun. Just that you're an absolute loser.
I'm so sad that no one dropped a beat for Ollie so he could rap the text message. That's the greatest loss from the episode. So no one gave a shit because nothing was revealed in the text messages apart from Bronte just wanted to get some dirt on him and he thought that that was a huge gotcha moment. Oh, we already been done knowing that Bronte's no good. That's why she's called Shonky now. And still, this is not even that bad. Oh, it's good stuff. Now, let's get to the pièce de résistance. Oh, he did it so fancy. Of the episode. Alyssa overhears Duncan not sharing his secret, but sharing his feelings on how he feels like he failed in his relationship. And Alyssa is not buying any of it because he's still got the mask on. That's very important for you to know. The mask is still on and she would like its removal.
Like if I remember back to that day, I feel like a sense of failure or like that I failed.
He just lies. He lies to his
You guys haven't spoken since the final vows, right?
Oh, I tried to reach out. She didn't reply
Oh, he tried to reach out. He Googled a response on what to say when you break up with a girlfriend, right? Is that right?
If that's what you think.
What did you say, Duncan?
I wrote it to you.
Oh, what did you say?
Do you not remember what I wrote?
Oh, no, I don't remember.
Okay. I said that I'm sorry. If you would like to talk, I will make myself available.
I will obviously make myself available.
So you do remember what I said?
100%.
I thought you just said that you didn't remember and you wanted me to tell you.
Go ahead.
I don't understand. Do you want me to say it or do you want to
go
correct
ahead. You
what
can say it.
But I just asked you and
Sorry. You can say it. I don't remember.
I said I would obviously make myself available if you wanted to talk, but if you didn't want to, I understand that. And then you didn't reply, so I thought that meant you didn't want to have communication.
What did you think that I would have said?
You didn't
have to say
reply.
anything,
What did you expect me to say? When the entire time, Duncan, you said, I'm committed. Yes, we have issues, but I want to work through it with you. And then you dumped me at final vows.
I don't agree with that characterization at all. I think that...
Here we go. All right, go ahead.
She's like this emoji, but like awful and condescending and delusional. Go on. I was actually like proper scared of her attitude here. And it didn't seem like she was drunk, so we can't blame it on the booze. So I'm not sure what her retort to this is going to be, but crazy. The whole thing was insane. She wouldn't let him speak, but she kept asking his questions. And then when he tried to speak, she interrupted and then kept saying, go on. She knows, she doesn't know what he texted her. What he sent to her was perfectly reasonable and lovely. And she made it sound like it was the most disgusting thing she'd ever received. Like it was a FaceTime of Cam's dick. Well, actually, we know some people like it. Me. So I just don't understand what she thought she was going to gain out of this whole thing. She is clearly extremely hurt. She's hurt that she got dumped. But anyone who had watched anything in that relationship over the last, let's say, 4 weeks would know that it was pretty rocky. It was pretty rocky. You didn't talk through anything, and when you try, it would just blow up. So you sitting there saying that you were blindsided is just utter bullshit. Oh, funny. Oh, it doesn't finish.
Final vows is a point where you've
Excuse me, final vows.
You're going to ask me, you've got to let me talk.
Every single week to say leave.
If anyone that saw the last 4 commitment ceremonies, they would say that we were struggling, okay? And if anyone doesn't think that, then I'm living a different reality to every other person.
So then why didn't you say it to me?
You walked out on 2 of them while we were trying to work through it. So do you not think that I tried to work through it?
Duncan, not once did you make me think that you were sitting on the fence on our relationship.
For the last month of the experiment, we had a really hard time.
It ticked over the 50% mark.
No, if you're going to... Every time I talk, all you do is talk over the top of me. There's no point in me talking.
Go on,
Ask
sorry,
me a question,
I apologize.
then interrupt. I'm not going to do it. What do you want to get out of this conversation?
But you dumped me, bro. What closure do you want? You dumped me. You broke my heart. You dumped me, Duncan. You led me on this entire time, knowing that I sacrificed leaving my son for you. I sacrificed everything for you. Do you get that?
I get what you...
You made me believe that there was a future for us.
I wish there was a future for us.
No, you don't.
No, I don't now.
Oh, I know it's hurtful, but funny. And good that he got something clear and concise out. You know what I mean? I have to quickly, before we get to that.
Super chat.
Thank you for the super chat from Aussie Sheila, who said Alyssa is emotionally abusive towards Duncan. Okay. And also, I love that after the timeout had lapsed for old Pissy Kitty, Pissy Kitty has returned and is trying to attack my tie as if Pissy Kitty doesn't know that my whole shtick is wearing ugly fucking ties. So maybe you should piss off, Pissy Kitty. Oh, wait, can I go and block her? I just don't want any more of Pissy Kitty. Your tie is horrendous. So I gave you time out, and now you are blocked from the channel, Pissy Kitty. So she blows up. She calls him bro, which is just one of the best things. I'm talking about Alyssa now, not Pissy Kitty. She's been removed. Thank you so much. It's the whole thing. So Duncan is calm. He's obviously still wearing the mask. It's upsetting her more and more the more that he speaks. He tries to calmly tell her things. She gets very upset at anything that he says, and this behaviour is the exact same behaviour that got him to the decision in the first place of him saying, no, thank you. I don't want us to be together anymore. Thank you. No, thank you. So, so she leaves, and the best part is that she comes back, kind of like Pissy Kitty.
No, I don't want him to run the narrative.
Oh, she's back.
I don't want you to run the narrative. I want to know, at what point in our relationship did you think, no, this is not going to work?
I think that we were really good at the start. I think there were also some really hard parts. I felt like the last dinner party here, I was quite expressive with my concerns. Our final date wasn't a very good final date either. At final vows, and I don't think, although you're an amazing person, that we are made for each other.
It's thoughtful, it's mature, it's sensitive.
She loves it.
I'm sorry that it didn't work out.
Take off the mask, Duncan. Be who you are. Be authentic. Be genuine. You wear this mask. You are not the person.
Let him explain.
It's bullshit. It's not this person. Duncan, I don't even know who you are. I don't know who you are. Be who you are.
Being honest and being genuine was saying everything that I said at final vows.
You weren't honest or genuine the entire time. Go live your best single life. Telling everyone that you're single. Go and do that.
Well, he can, Mum Lisa, because he is single. Honestly, I'm actually really worried for you. I genuinely hope that you have watched this behaviour back and thought, I need to adjust some stuff. I need to go and speak to someone. I need to work through why I react to this. Like, you can't, unless Duncan, his secret is that he is just a giant villain and he got a golden edit. But we didn't see any really bad behaviour. So I just don't understand. I don't know how the production could hide all of it. Anyway, we get to the penultimate bit because obviously, she doesn't want him, driving the narrative anymore. Don't worry, Endemol's is going to do that eventually. But the best line was this at the end.
I was never going to be good enough for him. Okay. I hope he finds the person that's going to meet his high expectations. I hope he finds somebody that can read his mind. I dodged a bullet.
She dodged a bullet, guys. She got out of that one. she really got out of that one. I half wish, because I'm so worried about Alyssa's state of mind, I half wish that there's some evidence that Duncan is this giant manipulator, gaslighter, wearing a mask guy. Somebody stop him! All right. That is it from the show. There is plenty more that happened, which means you can get the full rehash of me watching it live and all the reactions at rehashed.com.au, and it will drop tomorrow on YouTube at some stage. Plus more Love is Blind, which is fun too. Let's get to some MAFS news. We'll start off quickly with, Dom. Here she is. Dom's in the Jungle. So also airing tonight for the first time, and I flicked over to watch her, I don't want to spoil too much, but almost fall to her doom. In I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, which is on Channel 10. So Dom is extending that 15 seconds of fame just a little bit more with the likes of Dicko, Ian Dicko Dixon from Idol, and actually someone who I love deeply, Deborah Lawrence, who played Pippa on Home and Away and also was Josh's mum in Please Like Me, which if you've never seen Please Like Me, you should absolutely watch that show. It's excellent. It's tender and it's lovely and it's funny and it's dark and I love it. It's really great. Anyway, so Dom is in the Jungle. If you want me to cover bits and pieces of Celebrity and you're a premium Rehash member, shoot me a message. Slide into my rehash.com.au DMs. We also have to quickly talk about this beautiful this beautiful lady. Her name is Caitlin. You would know her. She was with a guy called Shannon. He was the guy who was in love with his ex and texting her. And again, it was 59 weeks ago. So you might be wondering who she is. she's definitely, you know, she's gone a bit more plump in the lips. And this photo specifically is from an angle that makes her look a little bit different. But that's her new boyfriend. That is her new boyfriend. So she's dating a student called Kobe Barton. Look at him. After being left heartbroken by Shannon, apparently. This is from the Daily Mail. They hit it off instantly and are now said to be inseparable. After all the heartache she suffered with Shannon, it's wonderful to see Caitlin so happy and in love. That's from an insider. And a side note from So Dramatic, they report that they had word from a source that Shannon, who she was with, is working on himself. Since he left the marriage experiment, Shannon realised how badly he behaved on the show and he's going to get he's actually getting professional help at the moment, which is good if that's true. He actually did 3 months of solid therapy after filming and he's been working on himself ever since. At the reunion, he seemed like a totally different person. He's actually come really far. Legit didn't see a thing from him in that episode we just watched. Didn't see a thing from him. So that's good though. That's really good news. Let's talk about some other interesting information. Daily Mail have done a couple of sit-down interviews, awkwardly enough, just on their office floor. You would think someone with the Daily Mail and their reach would have, I don't know, some sort of place where they could do a video that wasn't just at someone's desk, but here they are. Jesse was having a chat first. And Jesse was talking about his feelings as he watched it back this season.
Yeah, it was very strange to hear how much Claire said she liked me and respected me in her boxies. I don't think so. I don't believe that for a single second. It was so bizarre to see, it was so bizarre to have gone through that whole filming experience and to see what other people are saying about my experience. And how it just doesn't match. It absolutely does not match. Just to see the end result and to be like, I wish this represented more of the truth and perhaps represented just more of the way I saw things. Because the way I think the audience has seen things is definitely not how it was for me.
You've mentioned Claire got the...
She got the angel edit.
Angel edit. She's come out and said she's upset that you've said that. Do you stand by making those statements?
100% I do. 1,000%.
Yeah.
Mate, I got so much dirt up my sleeve on her. So much more than since I last spoke to you. And, yeah. I know a lot more about Claire than people think.
Were you surprised she got this angel edit?
I was very surprised.
You mentioned you and Claire got into a massive fight on your honeymoon, which made you think she was going to get the villain edit.
I will talk in riddles about it, where because I feel like that's the point in my interviews where I go from being an honest guy to being a spiteful guy. But there was two things that really upset me, where she made a comment about the age of women that, hold on. We were talking about who we had, what our age request was throughout casting. She said she wanted someone older, and I said I wanted someone younger. And she went on and made a comment about me saying younger, which I was incredibly offended by. So take from that what you will.
I don't know what to take from that, honey. I don't know what to take from any of that. You want to be a good guy, but you've got all this dirt on her and you could drop it, but you're not gonna because you're a good guy, but you've got all this dirt. I don't know. I feel like if you were going to go the good guy route, you would just do a Duncan and leave the mask on and say, I'm not going to say anything bad. I'm going to say that I disagree with a lot of stuff and how it was portrayed, but going on about how much dirt you supposedly have. Again, I would love to see this evil Claire. This evil Claire is making weird comments about how Jesse wanted someone younger. And how old is Claire? Can someone chuck it up in the comments from me from memory? Because if it serves me right, Claire's not... She's not... I'm pretty sure there's a 2 in front of her age. So I don't know where he's going with that. That was a really bizarre chat.
Super chat.
Oh, right. Like young. Okay, well, that's... If he's saying like he wanted someone under 16, then that's illegal and a huge red flag. Oh, so she's 26. Okay. How much younger? I don't know. It just... It's... Oh, she's 32. Okay. Again, not old. But I'm confused. Thank you for the super chats. Shannon has said the tie is magnificent. Oh, Shannon, you have terrible taste and I love it. The whole point is ugly ties, but PC Cat didn't get it. PC Cat? Oh, PC Kitty. John said SDA. Is Alyssa more Fatal Attraction or Misery? I don't know if she's Fatal Attraction. I don't know if she's Fatal. It feels like she's not going to get over this for a long time. Or ever. Yeah. Okay, so Claire's 31. So maybe he just wanted someone who was like 22, 23, which is fine. It's just like, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of agree. If you're gonna have dirt, say the dirt, or don't say anything. Don't say I've got all this stuff. I can't say it. You know, well, you could say it. And also, I find it interesting that Channel 9's letting them do these interviews. Which is very strange. Quickly on Jessie as well. So you know that she's been seen with Duncan and now, geez, can't keep a good Bondi girl down. Carolina has been out with Jessie. Apparently this was on Thursday last week. Where were they? They were obviously in Bondi at a place called Salty's Bar. And apparently they were with Harrison Boone. So Harrison, his new girlfriend, Jessie and Carolina, were all hanging out together. So, you know, company you keep and all that stuff. The other little thing that I wanted to talk about, no, not Cam's Willie on FaceTime. I wanted to talk about this quickly, which is... guess who could possibly be with Tay-Tay now?
I got another one. His name's Rupee. Yeah, I love my little Rupee. Oh, yeah, look at him. So me and Rupee were photographed returning to a hotel in Zetland in Sydney in the early hours of the morning. This is what an eyewitness had to say about us. Taylor and Rupee seemed really comfortable with each other. They were laughing and joking around. Of course we were. We're having so much fun. And it was clear that we have a strong connection. They tried to keep their little meeting secret, but Rupert's partner Evelyn found out, and boy, was she unhappy. I don't reckon she was. She didn't think it was a good look. Apparently, we distanced ourselves when the photographer started flashing the picture camera, so got myself a new man.
Maybe that could be a good match. I don't know. I love the game of like, who is Taylor really with? And I think the answer is nobody. But I love this. Yeah, that is... That's a interesting look, isn't it? Little rolled up jeans with a sneaker at that. Maybe that's in right now. You know that I'm a fashion gay and you know that I would definitely know about fashion. It's shocking that I didn't know about that. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about was Disney Dad also sat down with Daily Mail and he wanted to give us all the tea in his best Disney Dad way on what happened between him and Lyndall.
That leads us to Lyndall. There's rumours that you guys hooked up with the Ivy. Is that true?
Well, I mean, you've gotten probably straight to the point there. We had started having a conversation. I'd had a conversation with everyone as and when they came off the show. The reason being is because I think I was in a unique position when I came off. I was able to talk and able to think about what I had gone through. What I thought that I was going to get versus what I got were two very different things. They were kind of internal, and I was trying to pass that, I wouldn't say wisdom, but, you know, that feedback, that experience on to other people when I spoke to most of the cast when I did that. And so I started talking to Lyndall after she had left the show. And it was just a friendship that kind of like moved over time. You know, we had there's a lot of commonality. We share a lot of the same thoughts on things, the same. We think very similarly about a lot of things. You know, we would talk for hours, you know, over a couple of weeks, and then we did share, as has been reported, a kiss. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it true you went to Perth?
Yeah, it's true. I went to Perth. Yeah, I did. We had, you know, like, and there had been a lot of things that had happened during the time that we had talked, you know, that I won't really comment on, but I kind of just went to Perth thinking that I'd work out if the relationship was going to kind of happen or not. And then I came back and, yeah, it didn't.
Did you speak to Cam about your relationship or friendship with Lyndall?
I did. I had 2 conversations with Cam. The first was as it became apparent that the cast were starting to talk about it at the start of January. I had a conversation with Cam and kind of said, hey, like, it's something that I owed Cam. Cam and I are really good friends. We've always been really good friends from the moment that we sat on the couch next to each other at the Bucks night, and I felt like I should be honest. But also, I would say fairly that the kiss happened in the middle of December, and I didn't tell him until, you know, again, I think it was the first or second week into January. So even that was probably not as honest as I should have been, but there were reasons for that. I was trying to work out whether this was I think we were both trying to work out whether it was a real relationship or not. And, you know, we had conversations about there's always going to be a lot of pressure as you start a new relationship post Married at First Sight for your partner, you know, because there's going to be a lot of interest in people seeing you with someone else, and then that's even magnified even more if it's someone else or just another partner on the show. So we had that initial conversation. Cam was incredibly understanding, and then we had a second conversation after, towards the end of January, where I just kind of, brought him up to speed with everything else that had happened.
Could you imagine how that phone conversation went? Is that okay? The phone, yeah.
Hey. Hey, Cam. Hey, buddy, it's me. It's Disney Jed. A couple of weeks ago, me and Lyndall... it sounds like I'm shaking my voice, because not because I'm scared of you, but, because you can fit me to the Crocs, but, it's mainly because at Ivy nightclub, me and Lyndall, we fucking kissed. Hallelujah!
I love how many thirsty comments came up for Disney Dad while he was talking to the Daily Mail. You are all filth. You are absolutely going for it. All right, let's get into, let's do this. That's all the goss. That's all the bits and pieces from the show. Of course, there's a full Rehashed. It's like 45 minutes long. It's at rehashed.com.au. But we should definitely do some Memo Me's. All right, let's get to our first Memo Me from Miss Melisse.
Oh, good evening, Daddy and SBAs. Daddy, I hope you're feeling much better. Geez, Cam, where do we start? It's only an experiment. You got naked at a nightclub and shared a video with Tay-Tay. Cam, flog, Tay-Tay, awesome. I love your brutality. It just put Cam right in it. It was awesome. Harrison, I just get a little bit of vomit in my mouth every time you speak, but the edit tonight was perfect. Alyssa, you're about to lose your shit, and are any of us surprised? You are, you need some help, darling. I'm so sorry that you're so hurt, but you should have seen it coming. You treated Duncan so badly, and he's way too good for you. You were punching, love punching. Cannot wait for the couch tomorrow night. See you all later. Bye.
Memo Me! Thank you, Miss Melisse. Memo Me! All right, Deb has also sent hers. I don't think Deb has missed a Memo Me. I think the most solid participant here on Rehashed.
Hey Wilko, it's Deb. So tonight's episode, there was a lot of trash, mess and drama happening.
Yes.
Took a while, but we finally got there with a bit more of it. The whole Cam, Tay-Tay, sexting scandal, I was hoping that Hugo arrived before Cam so we could get it out and it could happen.
Get what out?
But obviously they weren't going to do that for us. But yeah, Tay-Tay obviously admitted that what was happening over, unlike Cam, who basically has no spine whatsoever. Dying to know which club in the NT allows people to be stalkers.
Discovery,
nude
for sure.
When sending those type of pics. Shonky, Dirty Harry, trying to pull that shit. We all knew it was a fake relationship, so who cares? Alyssa, I'm shocked it took her like an hour and a half to mention she has a kid. Yeah, still waiting to find out Duncan's secret. Bye.
Bye.
Memo me.
Jocelyn, no. Jocelyn asked if you missed it, if we think that the experts are going to call out some of Alyssa's behaviour. And I just don't know. I highly doubt it, just because of if there's good stuff in it. But I'm hoping tomorrow we'll be able to do a live. I'm hoping that I'll get my media preview a couple of hours early and I'll be ready for a live show with you. But I don't know. Hey, thank you very much. Hey, I also want to send out a very special thank you to Pissy Kitty.
And then a hero comes along.
Pissy Kitty, who has been the real star of this live stream, rightly so, telling me to hurry the fuck up and also informing me that this tie is ugly, as if I didn't know. Excuse me. All right. We've got to get to the poll before we go. Oh, I can't believe people actually said yes to this. But anyway, the question was, is Duncan wearing a mask? Unfortunately, no has won. No mask, but still, he's got a secret. Oh, what's your secret? And yes, take it off. Take off the mask, Duncan, 10%. We've got some other stuff happening.
Super chat.
Bonnie has sent a super chat and said, I heard Disney Dad and Alyssa were still married during the shooting, not to each other. Disney Dad going for 50 Shades to Psycho front for cover. Okay. Bonnie, we talked about this very early on in the early lives. Yes, both of them were still married going into the experiment. What are these two fingers doing? Yeah, they were still technically married, but it's not a real marriage on the show. So if the producers just want them on the show, then it doesn't really matter. So, all right. Is that it? All right. I think we've done it. I think we have done it. Hey, thank you to everyone who sent super chats. If you want to use the link in the top of the chat, you can send through your donations. I'm really hoping, and I'm pretty sure that I'll get a really big donation from Pissy Kitty. Pissy Kitty is definitely a huge fan, and I'm really glad that she became part of the show. That's it, Sweet Baby Angel. You've got a Rehashed at rehashed.com.au. Sign up, help out the channel, send them through the donations. And for right now, I'm going to say, but you left because I got a cough. Okay, bye.